So when considering that first screen that someone sees when they download your application, I think this is a really great example from Pepper. It gets to the point using a sort of storyboard, utilizing the Windows 8 look and feel by creating a number of tiles, and it just goes through, what is this application great at? You've got to think about that one thing that your application is great at. It says it's about finding events in your local area. You can add upcoming events to your calendar. You can follow your friends and your favorite artists, and you can check in and share your experiences with your friends. They've also given the user a number of different ways that they can sign up. So they've really sort of integrated into the Facebook SDK in order to be able to sign up really quickly. Or you can just sign up through Pepper if you obviously don't have a Facebook account. If you've already got a Pepper account, you can log in, or you could sort of say maybe later to give you an idea of sort of a demo mode of what your application could look like. So here it's asking for your permission. They've obviously got a number of different countries, so you can select the fact that you're from the UK. It will then sign in, and you can start to see how it starts to build up the application. It's coming to life in front of you. They've got the event search. You've got where it can be sort of trending, some of the sort of featured artists, and then you've got a here and now. So it's picked up on the fact that I'm based in Reading, and there's 16 events happening here and now. This actually integrates into the Bing SDK as well. You can see here what gigs are available due to the amount of distance they are from you. So you can see that there's less than 1 kilometre. Tonight, for example, We Are Oceans are playing a gig at Sub 89, which is where I will be going to tonight to see the Essex performing. And you can see a little bit of information around the gig, how much the tickets are for, where the venue is, a little bit about the venue itself, and about the artists. So if I actually want to quickly log into the account, this is where I think it really utilizes the functionality of Windows 8, utilizes these side charms. If you can see here, I've got the different charms down the side, and if I go into settings, this will have my account settings, the event search, and the feedback. So it's pushing that login experience from the right hand side. So if I put in my username, and hopefully I'll remember my password. Success. Now you can see that now I've logged in, it should potentially load maybe the artists that I would like, which are sort of featured. I can see that I've got my sort of profile picture on the top right hand side there, so it's added that little bit of personalization. It's got here some suggestions about searching for artist, venue or promoter name. So if I now say Biffy and search for Biffy, it's now picked up the fact that there are one artist that links into that name, so Biffy Clyro here. You can see that they're not touring, unfortunately, at the moment, so there's no events, no venues and no promoters. But again, they're using the tabs at the top there to be able to indicate whereabouts you are within the application. So if I tap into Biffy Clyro, it will start to formulate all the information around Biffy Clyro. And I could add this as a favourite band. I might want to share this on Facebook or share it on Twitter or however I want. So you can start to see that when there is some functionality there, the app bar is automatically invoked for me. Another area that's quite interesting within this application is the pinch to zoom out allows me to do a sort of semantic zoom and jump between the different sections. So as the application starts to build up on more and more sections, you can see how this form of navigation will become really quick and fluid and easy to use. When I go into my event search, again, it's using some of the custom controls within Windows 8. So I can look at my sort of current location. I can display events within up to 25 miles. So I can start to expand that out using the slider here. I can look at a date range as well. And then I can say use the drop down list to see what's going on within the next 7 days. And I can also filter on my search here around gigs, club nights, and open mic nights. So when I start to search across here, again, it's giving me that visual feedback because this is something that's going to be quite a lot pushing out to the server information wise. So it's starting to give me that visual feedback to show that the application hasn't crashed or anything. It's just purely aggregating all the information for me. So once this hopefully downloads in a second, we can now see here that we've got 219 events away from me, covering London as well. We've got 245 artists at 88 venues. So if I start tapping onto these different tabs, you can start to see that the information starts to load up, and it's given an indication as to what kind of event it is, what type of music it is. So again, it's really kind of surfacing a lot of that key information. At the same time, I can start to look at the different venues around me and look at what they can offer me as a user. And finally, the different types of promoters for these events.